Hello and welcome to Chocolate and Cheese. My name is Dom.
And here comes Lulu.
Hello again. Lou, do you like our new recording studio?
It's very comfortable.
Yes, yeah.
Cozy.
It looks very much like a wardrobe to me that we are actually speaking into. Well, probably because that's what it is. It's not that comfy, but I'm hoping that it's going to make quite a difference when it comes to the sound. So fingers crossed on this. Lou, what are we doing today?
I'm not doing anything today.
You're not doing anything today. Okay, so we're going to talk about the world's weirdest potato chips flavors. That's what we're doing today. I just recently actually had a pack of chips, potato chips from Germany, and they were in the cheeseburger flavor variety.
And then that's the limited edition.
That's a limited edition. That was already quite a weird combination of flavors, but I have to say it actually tasted quite nice. So thumbs up for that one. And obviously we mentioned this in the previous show. There's another kind of potato chip in Japan. Remind our listeners of what I'm talking about here. Lou, remind the listeners.
My favorite?
No, the one from Japan.
That is nori, which is seaweed.
Okay, so you also have the seaweed.
Salt.
That's right. But I was actually talking about the one with chocolate.
Ah, sorry.
Yes, hello, good morning. So this is the chocolate one. Basically, you have a potato chip which is half covered in dark chocolate, and it is absolutely divine. So these are our bonus flavors that we really, really like. Now, we actually collected 20 more potato chip flavors, very strange, from all over the world, as I said before. And let's start straight away with one weird one. It comes from the company Lay's, which I suppose...
in Germany as well.
Yeah, they're huge. They're all over the world. And this is a flavor combination from China, and it is blueberry potato chips.
Okay.
Wow. So they're not actually, like dried fruits or anything, because sometimes they sell them as kind of like a chip, which is basically just from vegetables or fruits. But this is really based on potato chips, and the flavor is blueberry.
And color?
Blueberry. No, I think it's still the normal color, that brownish kind of thing. But blueberry potato chips, very strange. I'm not quite sure what that's going to taste like.
I'm not really interested.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too great. The second one we have, what is this? Oh, this is from Russia, again from the Lay's company. This is basically a potato chip which is dusted in red caviar.
Oh.
So, no surprise there. That's what the Russians did. I kind of like the idea, something like a fishy taste to a potato chip. I think that works quite well. I think I would like to try that.
I want to try that.
Okay. The next one that we have, again, coming from Asia, Thailand to be specific, this is actually hot chili squid flavor. And, that doesn't surprise me. Obviously, that is very, very popular. I think you have some Japanese potato chips with squid flavor, probably. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised. I think these are good combinations. It's seafood. Kind of reminds me of the prawn crackers that you get in a Chinese restaurant. So I suppose that's got to be similar to that taste with a little bit of spiciness. I like that, So that's a really yummy one. Okay. Next one, again, very unusual. Never thought about that, actually.
From where?
This is from the Czech Republic, and apparently they quite like this one, and this is a mushroom-flavored chip. Okay, so it's basically your potato chips with mushroom flavor. Again, interesting. I'm not quite sure.
But very European.
European, yes, yeah. Well, but I'll give this a go as well. I'm curious, I have to say. Our next one, again from the Lay's company. Very interesting. I mean, this is basically a flavor combination of maple syrup and moose. That big animal with the horns. Not quite sure whether I need the moose flavor. I love the idea of the maple syrup. The sweetness, sweet, tangy flavor there with the crispy, salty potato chip. Love it. Again, I would like to try. It sounds very curious. Our next flavor comes from Ireland. So you're not going to be surprised, Lou, that this is going to be the Irish stew.
Oh.
flavor. I think we've had that actually when we lived in England, not in Ireland, but they had this. It's from the Walker's company. So it's like an entire dish in your potato chip, which is something that the English do quite well. They make a dish and make the potato chip just taste like that dish. So Irish stew, if you're into this kind of thing, it's like a hot pot, you know. Okay, next flavor.
Yeah.
Very interesting again. And this is seaweed potato chip, just like you said before. So this apparently exists in Japan as well as in Thailand. So the one that I have here is actually from the Pringles company. And they have one in Thailand, which tastes like seaweed. So I suppose it's going to be, for people who haven't tried this kind of thing, it's probably going to be a little bit like these Asian crackers that you can get in any kind of supermarket. But that's interesting. I've never, it's a funny package as well. I quite like it. The next one is a very, very strange one. I find it's actually by the Japanese maker Calbee.
Calbee.
Yeah, and this is it's called borscht. Okay, that's like a Ukrainian dish, hearty beetroot soup kind of thing in your potato chip. I can imagine it's going to be quite an interesting flavor. I think I would like to try that actually. You know, the next one again from the Lay's company. This is very unusual. I'm really not sure about this. This is basically lemon tea flavor.
Oh.
So you have a potato chip with lemon tea flavor. I'm not surprised. Of course, this is going to be huge in Asia. This is actually being sold in China. You know, like where you have this like lemongrass flavor anyway, which I'm not a huge fan of. It's too powerful for me very often. They do this in dishes as well.
Well, that's really interesting. Chinese people going for the quite fruity thing.
Yeah.
Blueberry, lemon tea.
Yeah, absolutely. Would you like to try this one with a lemon?
Not really.
Not really, yeah, me neither. The next one, this is, I think, one of the most unusual ones, and this is basically a cappuccino potato chip. Very strange, again from the Lay's company. I'm not sure where this actually is being sold. Possibly in Italy. I'm not quite sure. But this is a weird, I don't like the idea of a potato chip flavored of coffee. I mean, that's just complete. I don't even want to drink coffee. Well, if I was drinking coffee, I wouldn't want this with potato chips. No, I really, I will give this a miss, to be honest. Not too keen. The next one, again, not too surprising. It probably comes from China. It doesn't actually say. No, actually, it says it's very popular in the Western world, so somewhere in Europe. But I've never seen this one. It's mango chips. Okay. But again, it's the potato chip. It's not dried mangoes. You know, sometimes they sell this as chips, which are not. It's just dried fruits. Interesting. I think this is probably.
It tastes like mango chutney.
Oh, that's an interesting point.
Nice.
Yeah, it might taste a little bit like the chutney because that's wonderful. You know, this like Indian chutney with some of that crispy. What's that called? The kind of crispy thing that you can have with it. Poppadoms, exactly. So if you have poppadoms with mango chutney, I suppose that's going to be a little bit like that. So that's an interesting one there. The next one, very strange again. This is from India. And I know that the Brits would totally go for that as well. It's basically mint flavor.
Wow.
Yeah. The Brits have actually done this themselves. They do like
mint sauce.
Yeah, exactly. They do a lot of mint sauce anyway. So I think I've even tried a variety which
I also tried and then I loved it.
Yeah, which had a mint flavor. But I'm not a huge fan of this because it's almost like it tastes like toothpaste. It's like what you do.
Because it's mint.
Yeah, I know, but it's what you like. It's what you do afterwards. I'm not too sure about this. No, but I understand the Brits are absolutely crazy about their mint jelly. What do they have? They have that with lamb. I think, yeah. Brits love their lamb with mint jelly, so they would obviously like this one as well. And in India, apparently. Yeah. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, wow, this is really taking it to the extreme now. This is going to drive your taste buds into overdrive. Not only does the next variety contain peppermint, it also contains white chocolate.
Wow.
So this is, again, from the Pringles company. Doesn't actually say where from, but they started this in 2012. So it's a mixture of peppermint with white chocolate. They can leave the peppermint for me, but I definitely want to try this with the white chocolate. But I've never seen this. If any of our audience members, if you have come across this, maybe even tasted, please let us know. I would love to know what this tastes like. The next one, this is again Japanese.
No, I think that's Korean.
Okay, but it's that's what they say here. And it's octopus flavored, because you definitely have this one. Yeah, the Japanese are quite crazy about octopus. Squid flavored potato chips. I'm sure that's a huge hit in China, Thailand definitely, and in Japan. Again, I think this is quite a nice flavor, the fishy component.
With sauce.
Yeah.
Like bulldog sauce.
Oh my God, so you're going to have some kind of brown sauce with that, yeah? Or why not? Yeah,
so.
you should try that, Lou.
No, that's the taste like that.
Oh, that's what it's going to taste like. All right, then. Our next one, I'm sure our Lou will love. This is from company Kettle, and it's basically a Bloody Mary flavor. Spicy Bloody Mary. Wow. I'm sure you would like that.
I would like
I have no idea what Bloody Mary actually tastes like, because I'm not actually drinking any alcohol. So you like this idea?
I think so.
Okay, so for all those people
if
who
I
like their spirits, please try Spicy Bloody Mary. Let us know what it's like. The next one, this is again from the Pringles company, and this is a dill pickle chips flavor.
Dill.
Okay,
herb.
yeah, the herb, exactly, and then a pickle, so it gives you this vinegary taste. I think that could be quite nice. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like anything that's quite vinegary. The Brits again do this quite well. Which one do they? It's actually with vinegar. The Brits that they do. It's what's that called?
Salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar, exactly. That's what the Brits love. So this one is just giving the additional extra of the dill. I think that sounds pretty good to me. I will definitely try this one. And now we have another one from China. And this again, wow, this is a crazy combination.
Again?
Yeah, it's with kiwi. I mean, blueberries, a mango, all right, maybe.
Lemon
but
tea
yeah,
and
lemon
kiwi.
tea. But kiwi now, because it has such a subtle flavor anyway. I mean, I quite like kiwi in the morning, but just as a fruit. But to combine this with potato chip, not too sure about this.
Very weird to me.
Yeah. Almost coming towards the end now, and this one again from the Chinese. They really love their potato chips. This one, cucumber chips. Possibly. I mean, I can see it. Maybe there's some dill in there as well. Not quite sure, but cucumber chips sounds interesting to me. I would like to try this. The next one, this is an absolutely crazy one. Again, by Pringles. Now forget about what I said about peppermint. This is a special one. It's the cinnamon and sugar flavor. Wow! So these are really sweet potato chips now. They sell this obviously in the winter, in autumn to winter season.
Christmassy.
Yeah.
Pringles.
It sounds. I'm not quite sure this with the cinnamon. I love cinnamon. I love cinnamon cereals. Yeah, but with a potato chip, I'm not quite sure. I think you have to try first, Lou, and then tell me what it's like.
Yeah.
I think we should do it like that. And then our final flavor of the 20 weirdest potato chips flavors is the one. I will definitely give this a miss. I really don't know about this one. This is basically again from the Walker's company, and it is Cajun Squirrel. Yes, you're eating a squirrel. Well, the flavor at least.
Cajun.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I don't know what squirrel tastes like at all. I think they're just too cute to eat. But then it's flavored. The potato chips flavored squirrel. I'm not quite sure. But if any of our listeners have tried this one, let us know. This might have just been like, some of these things, they're obviously only seasonal, or the company tries new flavors and wants the public to vote on them. But it doesn't actually say from when it was. But if anybody tried this one particular, again, let us know. We would love to know. Okay, this sums up our top 20 weirdest potato chip flavors. I hope you enjoyed this. Let us know if you have tried any of these. Lou, which one would you try? Which one has fascinated you the most? Which one would you like to have right now?
Right now, kiwi.
The kiwi one, okay. For me, it would have to be the one with probably the maple syrup. And I'm sorry for the mousse, but I really like the idea with the maple syrup. All right, then. I'm going to have that right now, actually.